Hi, Warsman Reviews here. Today I will be doing my reactions to Edge retiring. Now, for all of you who may not know, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I love wrestling. I absolutely love it. I think it's very entertaining. I like the characters. There's always been exciting moments. You know, even in the PG era of WWE, there's still exciting moments. You know, I like everybody from The Rock and Stone Cold to The Miz and Edge. And that's who I'm going to be talking about. Of course, I like a lot of other guys like Divas. You know, I like Michael Cole. I think he's a good heel. He's very entertaining. Drew McIntyre, and not so much. Undertaker, Triple H, Kane needs his mask again. Rey Mysterio's pretty cool. I like Sin Cara, Daniel Bryan, etc. You get the idea. Now, this is my reaction to Edge retiring. It came out of left field. Because, now, of course, I knew one day, like, he was going to retire. Like, because all wrestlers do. It's stupid to think that a wrestler wouldn't retire, because that's just stupid. It's not like, you know, someone who's a screenwriter, or even like an actor. You know, they could probably do it for a very long time. Unless they're not hurting their bodies. If they're hurting their bodies, you know, they're likely going to stop. Or if their mind, you know, their mind goes away, they become crazy or something, they're not going to do their job. But, sorry about that, guys. But obviously, wrestlers, you know, they can only, it's the same with anybody who's using their body on a daily basis. You know, eventually it's just going to get old and, you know, it's going to give up on you. You know, time is going to catch up with you. So, I mean, you know, you could probably get good use out of your body when you're a wrestler for a good maybe 10, 15 years, depending on what age you start, you know. Some have had less. Well, actually, a lot of wrestlers have had less time than that, but still, like, you know, Edge, he got at least more than 10 years in there. Shawn Michaels had more than 10 years. Triple H has more than 10 years. Undertaker has more than 10 years. You know, John Cena is almost at the 10-year mark since he began, like, 1999, if you read about it. You know, Batista was near a 10-year mark when he quit, since debuting, since beginning training and stuff like that. So it takes, you know, a lot out of the body. But I did not expect Edge to retire. I knew he was going to retire, at least in the next 2 or 3 years. But I didn't. This came out of left field. They're like, oh, he has an announcement. But you know what? I'm glad he retired, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to miss him. Edge is one of my favorite superstars. You know, he's had classic moments, from spearing Mick Foley to the table at WrestleMania 22, to the live sex celebration, to cashing in his Money in the Bank on John Cena, winning the Royal Rumble, winning King of the Ring, you know, having great moments with Edge and Christian when they were both a tag team, the Brood, you know, he's had so many classic matches, so many classic moments, and he will be missed. But he made, in his statement, he mentioned that if he did not retire, he would be in a wheelchair. And you know what? I'm glad he retired, because I don't want to see him in a wheelchair. I don't think anybody wants to see him in a wheelchair, you know? And plus, you know what? I think it was time, anyway. Because at the rate he was going, like I say, besides ending up in a wheelchair, they probably just would have found nothing to do for him. Even though he's a main eventer, eventually, there's always that one point where, you know, you're not really doing anything. Always happens. And you never know, he could have kept going and going, and maybe he would have actually died in the ring. You never know. So I'm glad he retired now. Better now than later. Because he's already established his career. You know, he has enough things under his belt. He's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. And I can't wait till he's in the Hall of Fame. But Edge, I'm going to miss him. I'm the Rated R Dono. Yes, that was my wrestling name once. Rate, comment, subscribe. And thank you, Edge. See you guys later.